I thought I had a UTI, and like I had a UTI before, so it felt exactly like that. Like I had the urge to pee, always going to pee, and like couldn't hold my pee in. Hey guys, it's Dee, and as you can see by the title, I'm gonna talk about how I found out I was pregnant. I still can't even fucking believe I'm a mom. I found out I was pregnant in April of 2022. And how did I even find out? So, I didn't really have any symptoms that like people get, like my boobs hurting or anything like that, but symptom I had, the one symptom that I didn't even know was a symptom at this point in time, was I thought I had a UTI, and like I had a UTI before, so it felt exactly like that. Like I had the urge to pee, always going to pee, and like couldn't hold my pee in. So I was like, all right. So I go to medical and I tell them like I have a UTI, like give me the antibiotics. I gotta know the deal. So then they're like, okay, we're gonna test you first, yada yada yada. So they test me, and it comes back, and they're like, oh, you don't have a UTI. It came back negative. They're like, but we want you to test for STIs and STDs or whatever. They did not say they wanted to test me for pregnancy for whatever reason, but I was like, I declined it. Like I didn't even go because like I knew I didn't have that. So I was going on my business. I went over to a friend's house, and I don't know if we were drinking or not. No, we weren't drinking, but we were planning on drinking the next day. And I was telling her, it's okay, Papa. I was telling her about my symptoms, like thinking I had a UTI, and she's like, about my day. And she was like, you might be pregnant, like the same thing happened to me or whatever. So I was like, what the fuck? I was like, okay, I go get a test and I find out. So I was like already tracking, like I had like a whole bunch of ovulation strips and pregnancy tests because I thought I couldn't like have kids. So my OB recommended getting the ovulation strips to see like when I ovulate or whatever, to see if I had like any conditions or whatever. So I already had that, so I used one of those strips, and I'll insert a picture, but like you probably can't even see the fucking line. Like the camera couldn't catch it, but I like seen a faint, like a little faint line, and I was only 13 days post ovulation or whatever according to Flow. It was either Flow or the other app that I used, but yeah, so it was like really faint. So then I was like, what the fuck? So I called my husband, and he was like, I don't see anything. And I was like, yeah, the camera can't catch it or whatever. And he was like, just take another one, like that one might be wrong, but like the test isn't fucking wrong, what the fuck. So then I got one of the digital ones so it can like say pregnant or not pregnant, so that he can be certified. Because in my mind I was like, I'm pregnant, like there's no false positives, and if there is, it's very rare. So then I went and bought that one, and it came back positive, obviously. It said pregnant. And then I called my one friend who was also pregnant at the time. She was like 3 months or 4 months pregnant. I called her, and then we were both crying on the phone. And yeah, and then I showed him, and he was like, dang, you should take another one, maybe that one's wrong too. I was like babe, I'm pregnant, what the fuck. And I'm just like kind of scared, because I was like, what is my parents gonna say? I wasn't like nervous because I was pregnant or scared of being pregnant or having a kid. I was just nervous about like, what is my parents gonna say? That was the only thing I was worried about, especially like my dad mainly. And yeah, so I probably the next day or 2 days after I found out, I called my mom and I told her, and she was also pregnant at the same time. And she was like, oh, she's like, for real? And she was like, well, congrats, like you're gonna be a great mom and just do what you gotta do, and you just gonna have to, you know, like deal with it type shit. And she was like, well, you gotta tell your father. And I was like, god damn. So I think I told him maybe like a day or two later. Actually no, I told him right after that, because she was like, call him while I'm on the phone with you. So then I called him on three-way, and I was like, I just said like, Dad, I got something to tell you. He was like, what? And I was like, I'm pregnant. And he was like, whatever, DD. It's not funny, like stop pranking me. I said, it's not a prank, like I'm so serious, I'm pregnant. And he was like bye. And he just hung up. And me and my dad didn't talk for like, I want to say like 2 weeks. Like we were not talking, like just being petty, because I'll be on FaceTime with my mom or my siblings, and they'll be like, oh, my mom's like, you don't want to talk to your father? I said, I don't want to speak to that man. Like, I'm not talking to him. Like, I just told you something and then you just ignore me or whatever. So I was like, I don't want to talk to you. Like, if he doesn't want to talk to me or be in my life, he don't have to be in me and my child's life. Whatever. But eventually, like, we got over it, and he was just like in shock, and that's just how he dealt with it. And yeah, so we made up, and he was just happy since then, and was just hoping it was a boy. It was a boy, and my mom also had a boy, so he was happy. And we're all good now. But that is how I found out that I was pregnant. It's a quick story. And yeah, that's really it. If you guys want any other story times, I'll do them. My next video would be a bedside nursery, probably, because somebody asked for that. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and comment down below how you found out you were pregnant, if you are pregnant, and stuff like that. And here's the little baby. He's sleeping. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.